sun is rising high up over Terrytown. Friends taking off and friends touching down.
There's a scene in this show where the main guy drops his little statue, and some random person's immediate reaction is to swing a hammer at it. And it was about that time that I thought to myself, you know what else I would apply a hammer to right now? My face. Welcome back to the program, everybody. Today we're talking about a show that was really fantastic. Yes, it was fantastic at wasting my time. So let's get right into it.
Let's get right
into the news! Take a gander at our main character. He sucks. I hate this guy. There are no redeeming qualities about this bug-eyed looking alien little bitch boy. His entire character starts and ends the exact same way. There's no progression for him whatsoever. Like, you think I'm joking, but if you watch this show, actually fuck it, don't watch this show. He ends the show holding hands with both romantic interests and doesn't decide between either of them. Like, just fucking die, dude. Obviously the clear choice was the twin tail girl, not the big titty chick. She sucks too. What was the lie she was hiding from everybody? Do I care? Why even stick around to find out? You shouldn't. Quit now. Don't watch this bad show. If I wanted to watch wheels spin to no avail, I'd pay some dumbass to try and ride a bicycle across an ice skating rink. Characters that don't suck are the aforementioned twin tail girl. She's a cutie and a very pure character. She was good. She didn't make stupid choices all the time like the rest of the cast. She gets a free pass. The other main guy wasn't too bad either, but his character arc didn't really get resolved. But then again, neither did anything else, so it doesn't matter. What does it say about the main character when the actual gay character acts like less of a homo than the main character?
Excuse me. Yes, excuse me. See, I'm no expert, but I believe this is not how you make out with somebody.
Fucking kill me.
The plot of the show here probably could have been condensed down into an hour-and-a-half movie, which would have been much more bearable, because the stupidest thing this show does by far is drag the fuck on for 12 episodes. So what even happens, Easy? Tell us. Oh, I will, don't worry. Well, Japan's birth rates are down, so the government implements an arranged marriage system that calculates a partner for you based on something. I don't really know what. Science or magic, some fucking hullabaloo bullshit. Anyway, our lady boy of a main character has a crush on the booby girl, and as it turns out, this guy is actually just Mr. Wish Fulfillment because somehow she likes him back. And he gets his marriage partner paper, and what a surprise, it turns out it's somebody else. And then there's some shenanigans about the statement that came on his phone, had the booby girl's name, and some random chick was trying to do some shady things because she likes playing with pussy. You know what? I don't care enough to try and wrap my brain around the subplots that ultimately led to nothing. This show was the anime equivalent of falling to your death in the Grand Canyon, and then not actually dying, and then trying for 6 hours to signal for help and accomplish something, only to accidentally set yourself on fire and not accomplish anything and just die anyway. Actually, that doesn't sound too bad right now. Okay, here's a scenario for you. There's one episode where they go to public sex ed class, which wraps up with a class-wide viewing of porn and then being told to spend the night and fuck. I'm not making this up. But then Limp Dick Rick doesn't even plunder her holes. He tries, and then she cries, and then I want to die. Although, I mean, who wouldn't cry when such a fucking ugly candy ass tries to stick his tiny Asian ding-dong in you? Yeah, and then they don't talk for months, but the show doesn't really clue you into the fact that a lot of time has passed until somebody just sort of mentions it. You think to yourself, oh, I guess it's been a couple months since the last episode. Okay. A positive note I can give this show is that it made me laugh sometimes, mostly because of how ridiculously dumb it was, and occasionally because a joke here and there would make me chuckle. Listen, here's a good joke. What's Japanese, animated, and managed to hold my interest for its 12-episode runtime? Not this tripe, that's for sure. There was some other stuff that didn't suck too, I suppose. The opening was actually really fun. I didn't ever skip it because it was the only part of the 24-minute anvil of stupidity in my face that I enjoyed whenever the next episode rolled around. Also, the soundtrack wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing, but it didn't make me want to drink enough bleach to fill Lake Michigan, and the animation was fine. Not particularly good or bad, just kinda, The character designs, yeah, those were really bad though. Like, holy shit, even the most attractive characters were pretty ugly by most anime standards. Fucking bug-eyed alien from Neptune looking motherfuckers. Damn. Who thought that this was a good idea? Who looked at these character designs and said, oh, yeah, that's good, good job, fucking 10 out of 10, this is gonna be the best show we've ever made. Another thing I didn't understand about the character designs is why all the girl characters had, like, red-tipped fingers whenever it was a close-up. I'm led to believe that they were all just masturbating off camera whenever it wasn't their turn on the screen. I mean, what else would you do in a fucking dumb, boring show like this? But you know what? This show actually had a halfway interesting premise, and it just blew it. Hey, speaking of blowing things, I feel like this show might have worked a little bit better as a porn. See, in porn, you can at least excuse most of the boring dumb stuff if it gives you good enough reason to honk your toad. And really, I could drone on about how this show was really bad, but I feel like I gave you enough evidence, and I encourage you not to put any effort into seeking out this really stupid, time-wasting, ugly-looking show. Do I recommend Love and Lies? No.